What's up guys, Saulius, I'm back again. I'm back, Saulius. So today's episode we lost stuff about was and the worst possibly chosen you can make in Walking Dead Part 2. So yeah, we almost there. So Alfonso said this was over, but no, there was not over. There will be left 4 minutes. Alfonso, we know about kill Doc before he turns. They had decisions: kill her dog or try to left it her a duck. We know this one. This was made by a very nuts. Do you remember? We paused the video. There's a lot misleading, including Katja. He did not die episode 2. He did survive because he almost got bitten zombies. Yeah, he did survive, but I was not expecting. Dude, if you don't play and Walking Dead seasons 2, no, I mean seasons 1 to episode 2, you get dumb. And what about episode 3? Episode 3 on that he got misleading, so I'm going to show you that video. So we lost of that. I know, man, it's been weeks ago. Yeah, it's been weeks ago. Last time we did reacted, but it's been weeks ago. We're going to continue, okay?
Now, whether to help Omid or Krista onto the train in
Omid and Krista. If you recognize Omid and Krista, we know this one, but it was repealed season 1. However, was repealed season 2. Omid will die this one, episode 1. Why? Because he didn't survive. It sucks. If Omid never dies, he should be alive. And yeah, we know. And Krista, also we know this one, but unfortunately, there was also a proposal this is destroyed. Say for Krista or escape, because we're supposed to try to help her or not help her. Krista, we know this one, but sucks. I don't know what happened. Krista, it's still sad what happened. So about a train, so we have to escape the place about zombie vocal. Yeah, we know.
episode 3, Long Road Ahead. This choice may seem trivial at first, but it actually has a huge impact on the fate of one of the characters. So, which is the worst possible choice you can make in this situation?
There was no worst choice, but the worst choice was if you help her Krista, the definitely worst choice. Why? Because Omid he going to die this one, he not going to make a train, but he did made it. I thought he not make it, so he did because I did not know. So I have a recommend to help Omid because he had problems. His leg was not good, so you have to help Omid, and that's it. Krista he did try run fast. He did make it in train this one. I would say Krista he did make it. So I would say worst choice was help her Krista. Definitely worst one because there was no way you try to help because he went fast. But Omid, nah, he can't because he got injured his leg, which impossible to try to run. Yeah, I know, man.
First, let's recap what happens before this choice. After escaping from the
Yeah, he used this one to try to block this one about zombies without getting try to get into this one. So we have to block it. So without this one, so we have to block this one. Yeah, because though he tried to get in there this one, if zombies try to catch this one with the train, but we have to escape the place. We know.
bandits and the walkers at the motor.
Oh, for fuck's sakes,
Os
man.
miškai žmogumi.
Jei
Again?
galvoji apie karjeros kitų poreikį,
This choice. After escaping from the bandits and the walkers at the motor inn, Lee and the group find an abandoned train and decide to use it to travel to Savannah. Along the way, they encounter a couple named Omid and Krista, who are also survivors of the apocalypse. Omid is a cheerful and optimistic guy who likes to joke around and make light of the situation. Krista is a serious and pragmatic woman who is more cautious and skeptical of strangers. They join the group and help them get the train.
He used letting a fire try to against the zombies. Yeah, we know this one. And I'm sorry, they were stupid to add shoe ups. I don't know why. So let's continue.
Working. However, things go wrong when they reach a roadblock on the tracks. The group has to get out of the train and clear the way, but they are attacked by walkers.
Yeah, we have to get rid of the roadblock. Yeah, we know how zombie tried to catch the soon train, so we have to escape. We didn't have much time, so we have to get rid of the roadblock and try to train. And also I forgot was Omid would try jump, but worst part was Omid he easily get injured because he got pain in his leg, which he can make run, but almost be impossible without losing Omid. We know, man.
Walkers. Omid, who has an injured leg, falls behind and is surrounded by the undead. Krista tries to help him, but she is also in danger. Lee has to make a split-second decision. Who should he help first?
And also, I forgot, if you stay here too long, you did not help her about Omid or Krista, he mainly made it to the train because he merely furious. Yeah, I know this one, but he merely furious. So I highly recommend to help Omid because he got leg injured. I know, man.
Now this is where the choice comes in. You have two options. Help Omid into the train, or help Krista onto the train.
We know how trained to help, but we know. He sucks, man. How name you though? Are we nuts? Also, I saw this one, but this is so stupid. They had misleading. It was not true. So I'm going to show you this one. Why? Because it's so stupid.
Both options seem reasonable, but they have very different outcomes. If you choose to help Omid into the train, you will run towards him and grab his arm. You will then drag him to the train and push him inside. However, as you do this, you will notice that Krista is still struggling with the walkers. She will
I forgot. Walker's also he's so slow. Was he can't run, but was a little bit run, but was so slow. But Tega we can use a flame, which we try to stop against with zombies. Yeah, we know.
scream for your help, but you won't be able to reach her in time. She will
You do reach this one. Stop lying, man. You can't do
be
that.
bitten by a walker and die. Omid will be devastated by her death and blame you for it. He will also become depressed and suicidal, and eventually die of his wound in episode 4. If you
How he did not die at episode 4? No, he did not die. He did survive, but yeah, that mission was if you try to help her Ben or if you not help her Ben. We know this one. Do you recognize Ben? Because that will be take place episode 4. Yeah, I was not expecting.
choose to help Krista onto the train, you will run towards her and grab her hand. You will then pull her up to the train and help her inside. However, as you do this, you will notice that Omid is still surrounded by the walkers.
Oh, mate, we'll make it that train. Stop lying. I can't. It's so stupid. He easily get misleading. No reason.
He will beg for your help, but you won't be able to save him. He will be bitten by a walker and die. Krista will be heartbroken by his death and blame you for it. She will also become cold and distant, and eventually leave the group in episode 5. So, which is the worst possible choice you can make in this situation? Well,
Christina definitely was one choice because if you don't help her or mate because he gets leg injured was impossible. So I highly recommend to help her or mate. We know, man. I have to help her or mate today. Okay?
in my opinion, the worst choice is to help Omid into the train. Why? Because by doing so, you are sacrificing Krista, who is a more valuable and capable member of the group. Krista is smart, resourceful, and strong. She can handle herself in a fight, and she can also take care of Clementine, who is the most important person in the game. Omid, on the other hand, is weak, injured, and useless. He can't
How was useless? He's not useless. He was helping her so good. And we don't mind.
contribute much to the group, and he can't protect Clementine. He is also more likely to die anyway, because of his wound and his depression. By saving Omid, you are not only losing Krista, but you are also putting Clementine at risk. Now, I know some of you may disagree with me. You may think that Omid is a better person than Krista, because he is more friendly and funny. You may think that Krista is a worse person than Omid, because she is more rude and harsh. You may think that saving Omid is the right thing to do, because he is more in need of help. You may think that saving Krista is the wrong thing to do, because she is more capable of surviving. You may think that it doesn't matter who you save, because they both die anyway. Well,
Both die. He not going to die. We know, man. In seasons 2, we know how take place with episode 1. So we know, man. It still sucks why Omiti died seasons 2 because he did not notice. It sucks, man. I told you don't go to use a, toilet. We're supposed to not go in there, but was never listened. Omiti died, shot to death. It sucks, man.
you are entitled to your opinion, but you are wrong. And here's why. The Walking Dead is not a game about being nice or being mean. It's not a game about being fair or being selfish. It's not a game about being moral or being immoral. It's a game about survival. And in a game about survival, you have to make the best decisions for yourself and your group. You have to weigh the pros and cons of each choice. You have to consider the short-term and the long-term consequences. You have to think with your head, not with your heart. And in this case, the best decision is to save Krista, not Omid. So there you have it. That's why I think that helping Omid into the train is the worst possible choice you can make in The Walking Dead, Season 1. Do you agree or disagree with me? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like the video. If you don't want to miss next part of this video, then subscribe please. See ya.
God damn it, man. So yeah, we know this one, and yeah, we know this one. Definitely safe on mid. We know why he was leg injured. We know this one, so you have to help because he was injured. And Christiana also did make it this one train. I thought he not make it. He did make it, but it still sucks, man. Why he make her misleading, man? Christian he not going to die, or Omid he not going to die. He not going to die in seasons 1. He will die seasons 2, including Christiana also will be no longer seasons 2. Yeah, was repealed, but unfortunately episode 1 proposed to try to help Christina or try to escape without helping her. It still sucks what happened Christina is still unknown. And Omid he died this one. It still sucks. So yeah, we know this one. But no over there will be part 3. So we know part 1, part 2, yeah. But now will be soon part 3. So stay tuned. So I will say goodbye, Saulius, and see you tomorrow. Okay, have a good night, peace out, and see you tomorrow. Ciao and goodbye. Bye.